where it rained in Miami.
I know that wouldn't have been a problem. Isn't
Miami
it closed?
Yes, it closed. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, actually, they can get a rain delay, but they can't be canceled.
That's true. Wow, guys. We're seeing everything happening right now.
The roof's open and it's raining.
Well, I mean, the rule is...
How long does it take?
they're playing in Fenway, so the rule is if it's past 5 innings, they just call the game, right?
Wait, it's 4.5. If it's after 4.5, which means it has to be through the half of the 5th inning.
So,
what inning is it right now?
It's 6th, right?
Yeah.
So if this game gets canceled, they got
no, it's finished. It's finished. It's not canceled. It's finished.
Well, that's what I mean. Excuse me, not canceled, but for all intents and purposes, they don't replay the game.
You're right.
It's over, and you guys got no hit. Wow.
Which is a bogus stat. Come on, that's a bogus stat.
Who's pitching today?
Porcello.
Rick Porcello.
What?
He's looked good so far this year. I mean, only 2 starts?
You guys lost to Sale. No, Sale got hurt? Or who you guys lose to in the beginning? Was that Sale or Price?
That was Sale.
You
guys lost to Sale.
And David Price got finished after 1 inning.
Oh, yeah, he got hurt yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, now I remember. But you guys still scored on him in that inning.
Yeah, 4 runs.
4 runs in that inning. Yeah, he had the little injury. Yeah, he just knew what was happening. But it's okay. He's going to be ready for his next
He's
start.
like, yep, don't got it.
Yeah, don't got
it. Oh, my.
I'm not going to be the reason for this.
I'm done. Coach, pull me out.
But it was, I'm not condoning any fighting, but honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is why I'm surprised with the score today. Because, I grew up playing football. I'm a big football guy. And I just know, sports in general, I just know about momentum and how things work. I thought after that fight yesterday, you guys was going to go on a crazy... And that's what I was going to come to the show and say. You guys was going to go on a crazy win streak. I'm talking about unbeatable. I thought that's what you guys was going to need to fire this team up and make you guys start playing baseball. But to come the next day, after all of that drama... Your guy gets hit, runs up there, it's a big brawl, and you guys losing 6-0.
Yeah.
It's just like, this is really happening to the Yankees right now.
It hasn't been pretty. By the way, speaking of fights, I don't know if you guys follow him on Twitter, but if you want to, it's at Ornberger, how you spell my name, OHRNBERGER. My brother tweeted out, there was a Padres fight.
Oh, yeah.
You guys saw that? Arenado. So my brother tweets out, on the Padres fight, AJ Rellis ran to the mound behind Arenado. By the book, Padres only have 5 mound visits remaining.
That's true. That's true.
I thought that was pretty funny. I just thought I'd share that with
that was true.
With the
they
world.
do, and I hope they counted that one as one also.
Yeah, right.
He's going to be...
What's that?
He's in studio next week?
That's right. Thank you for reminding me. My brother will be joining us in studio next week. This might be a good time, Mark, for us to announce our...
Radiothon!
Yeah!
Woo! Next week, 9 to midnight.
9 to midnight. We have the extended hour.
Yes.
We're going to enjoy it. It's going to be only VIP. You have to wear your wristband. I'm kidding.
If your brother walks in...
No, he's not walking in. He's going to call in.
I was going to say, am I going to look small in front of him?
My brother...
Yeah,
you would look like... you know what Ronald Torreyes looks like in front of Aaron Judge?
Yeah.
That's what you would look like.
But he lives in San Diego?
He lives in San Diego. He broadcasts from there.
I realized how big Judge and Stanton was during the brawl yesterday. They were really the only 2 bodies you've seen because they was basically looking down at everybody trying to break it up like this. That's what all I seen. They look like 2 deans in a high school fight. They was just like, hey, everybody get there. I'm just
surprised the fight didn't break up as soon as he got there. I'd have been like, oh, he's coming. I'm going this way.
Brock Holt thought better and just got the heck out of there.
Get out of the way.
Don't make no access. Don't accidentally hit nobody or... because that would have got ugly.
No, definitely not. I'm actually very, very happy with him for his ability.
Looks like the game will continue.
The game's continuing. No hitter. We're
hopefully.
a chance. Hopefully.
Be back in action at 9:40.
Now here's the question. It was delayed.
Yeah.
So do they put Porcello back out there?
Ooh, good question. Good question.
You know how? This isn't the first time. There was somebody else who had that no hitter going that they got pulled in the 7th. Who was that? I forget what team was playing.
Kind of sucks because Jermaine was pitching well.
Was it because of the pitch count?
It was, but this is not an abnormal thing. Nobody vows the no hitter. I forget. Somebody was pitching. I think it was either last night or the night before, and they got pulled due to a pitch count. What happened? Did you get a hit?
Oh no, Tampa just scored.
Are you watching? Well, I mean, we have a Yankees game going on.
Hey, the playoffs are on
And you're
tonight.
watching hockey. I mean, pick one.
Hey, listen,
I'm
I'm
checking
a
out the-
Devils fan. I checked out. After 3-0. I checked out.
How about
It's 4-2. They came back,
Yeah, you
Is
know
it true
what?
there was a 7-0?
and now they.
What's that?
It was a 7-0 game.
Yeah, I saw the first Devils goal. It was absolutely terrible.
Flyers, Penguins 7-0.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah.
Like Palat played it right in the slot, right for Taylor Hall.
Yeah, I
to
know.
like,
It looked ugly.
yeah, it was really bad.
It was really,
And then
really
you have
bad.
Crosby just come and just get 3 more goals. I'm just like, relax.
Yeah, I was
They've
like,
had enough.
yeah,
Relax. You know?
yeah, that was pretty. Crosby doing Crosby things.
I'm just like, oh, God.
Shades of 2007. Atlanta Thrashers losing 7-0 against the Rangers.
But the Thrashers 2.0, the Jets 2.0 won their first game in franchise history, technically.
Really?
Yeah, technically, because they counted these new Jets as the Atlanta Thrashers, Winnipeg Jets
Yeah.
Oh
franchise.
yeah. You know what?
Zancho does it right.
I don't know.
It's like the NBA, where all
Yeah.
of a sudden a team changed their name to the Charlotte Hornets. But guess what? They take the original record of the Charlotte Hornets from the 90s.
That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Well, sports, huh?
516.
How do you feel about Garth Snow and
516-572-7440 is the number to call.
how do you feel about Garth Snow and Doug Wade saying for next year?
So I think the Islanders should sign Tavares, sign
Yeah, that
sign a
sounds
goalie, and then not do anything. Go to the draft and not say a word the rest of the offseason. Because they are looking like fools right now.
Yeah.
At least
I mean,
the Rangers fired their coach. I'm very happy about that.
are you really?
I'm happy
Yes,
about-
yes, I am.
I'm happy about the Knicks firing, too.
Oh yeah,
hold on
yeah.
a second. We gotta
Hornacek
get
is
into
gone.
that too. We'll definitely get into that.
A lot of I think Todd Bowles is now the longest tenured coach in New York.
Who? Tavo?
Yes, he. No, yes, he is.
Yes.
He is the longest. Isn't that crazy? To
Yeah,
think?
that's pretty crazy.
That's great.
That is absolutely wild when you think about it. And because he is maybe the least most qualified person to be running a team.
Right now. That's
I don't know
true,
if
too.
you knew also what happened. Go ahead. Go.
No, go ahead.
No, go.
No, I was just going to talk about Tavos. Go ahead.
No, go talk about Tybo.
No, I was just saying that he could have been a defensive coordinator. You know, I didn't expect him to be a head coach, but I'm just shocked that I just don't know what the Jets are going to do, and it's bothering me. I don't know what everybody is. There's a
Let me
lot
ask you a
of hype
question.
around
This is an easy
Rosen.
question for you to answer.
Yeah.
You got a number 3 overall draft pick in this upcoming draft. Do you really want Todd Bowles to have anything to do with that?
No.
Thank you. That's the only question I need answered. If I was the Jets, I'd set sail without him now.
I don't know. Everybody's saying that the Jets should want Rosen. Everybody's saying that he's the guy that everybody should want, despite his, interest off the field. I don't know why I like Baker Mayfield more than
I know why you like him better, because
Tell
he's a
me.
workhorse.
Yeah.
Because this guy has battled and fought for everything he's ever earned, and Josh Rosen comes from a family where everything was spoon-fed to him,
exactly.
born with a silver spoon in his mouth. And I'm not saying that Josh Rosen isn't talented. He is far and away.
but you know that
probably
Mayfield-
he's probably the most NFL-ready quarterback
Now,
right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he wants it as much as Baker Mayfield does.
Baker Mayfield is the type of guy that won't sit around and watch the Jets just keep losing and not say something or do something about it.
Thank you.
You
Yes.
know, he's just that guy, and that's honestly.
And he's the kind of guy. Look, I know the Jets star chase a lot, and this kid has a name, and people know him. But this is one of those guys you should get.
Exactly.
I think he belongs on the Jets. I think he'll work with the Jets.
But I'm just hoping that the Jets get him, and I can't wait to see what the Giants will do, because I'm hearing a lot that the Bills is going to throw an offer at the Giants.
I just don't see it happening.
On draft day to jump to that number 2 seed.
Yeah, I think the Bills are very desperate.
Yeah,
I think they're very desperate, but I don't
they're
think they
very
get that
desperate,
high.
And I think, and then I don't know what they're gonna give the Giants to get that high, but it's kind of scary being a Jets fan, not only because that's our division rivals, but knowing the fact that at the second spot they might be able to take the guy that who we really want, whoever that is that the Jets want. So I just hope not. I know the Giants already didn't want to work with the Jets, because I actually heard that the Jets was trying to go all the way up to number 1. The Browns denied it because the Jets wasn't giving them enough, and the Giants and the Jets, we know, don't work together like that. So they just had to settle for the 3rd spot. So hopefully, I'm hoping and I'm praying that Whatever happens, I just hope the Giants don't cave in.
If the Giants have any brains at all, I wouldn't even. If the Bills call, I don't answer the phone.
Who do you guys want? You guys know who I want. I've been saying who do you guys really want that's going to help you guys right away? Because you guys were supposed to be in the playoffs last year.
Well, I'm a Chiefs fan, so.
Oh, I'm saying you guys, exactly.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
Yeah. That's true. Who do you want, Cameron?
I want Rosen, honestly.
As a Giants fan?
Yeah.
For the first round, for the second pick, well, not the first, first
yeah,
round, second
I kind of do, because Eli Manning's not getting any older.
Thank you. But this is my thing.
Any younger.
And
he's definitely getting older.
but this is my thing, right? Either if Rosen comes or not, right? Eli's going to start. We know that, right? How does having Rosen on your team help this Giants team with Eli Manning as your starting quarterback? Wouldn't you guys go after somebody who can benefit Eli right now? Has him take the pressure off and has it Saquon? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, did you see that? He was decked out in Giants gear.
Huh?
Did you see that? He was wearing a Giants sweatshirt. Barkley?
No, I didn't. He wants to come, man. He wants to come.
Look, originally I thought he was the right decision, but unfortunately the Giants have put them in a position, not only with the Odell Beckham Jr. fiasco, along with the idea, I mean, this goes back to when they sat Eli Manning, that when the Mariners allowed, I'm sorry, the coach, he just got fired.
Ben McAdoo.
Ben McAdoo, that's his name. When they fired Ben McAdoo, or rather, when they allowed Ben McAdoo to sit down Eli Manning, I mean, that was the signal to me. Okay, the Eli Manning era is over. He doesn't have the streak anymore. They don't have to do anything.
I thought I would never hear about Eli again.
I thought that was
in New York.
It made sense
until they was ready to retire his jersey or whatever.
It made perfect sense. Okay, you know what? This was, and I thought it was constructed from the top.
Then the next week,
because there's no way the Mariners let that happen. There's no way they let that happen just because McAdoo said, "Oh, listen, you know, we're gonna offer him to start the quarter, but then we're gonna
next week."
Yeah, he's gone. So what does that tell you? It says that the Mariners didn't know that this was going to be as much of a dumpster fire as it was,
exactly.
And they came off their original thought. And if it
just looks sloppy, and then that's not
the whole thing has been sloppy.
Yeah, and that's not the Giants, though. You know, the
Giants.
No, but the Jets, you expect this, right?
No, you don't expect it from the Giants. You're right. You're right. I would never expect them to do that.
But the Giants just look so sloppy. It looks like, you know what I mean, like ridiculous. Like what is going on? I mean, I understand Tom Coughlin left and everything, but like, jeez, gosh. Like,
I mean, look, McAdoo was. He was a pretty good offensive coordinator. Can we agree on that?
With Green Bay, well.
Yeah, I mean, he was.
He had Rodgers.
Bad man.
Oh, okay, Stephen A.
That's my guy.
So I look at it and I'm like, you know what? I understood them kind of filling him into that role. But at the same time, like,
I didn't expect him to jump to head coach.
Yeah, I didn't. I did, because you could see that he was being placed there for a reason. He wasn't Coughlin's hire.
Yeah.
So
he was there to replace him.
I look at him and I say, okay, they made this mistake. This was a huge mistake. They allowed it to happen. Yeah. The Mariners did, and it happened. And now we're in the situation where, okay, we starting Eli Manning. Mm-hmm. To the end of the year, and I thought, you know what, the right thing to do is to offer this guy to a team that needs a quarterback. Jacksonville was first in my mind at the time.
Until they extended Bortles.
And they, you know what, shame on the Giants for not jumping on that sooner, because if they had jumped on it, I bet you anything that they can make that deal. But they didn't. And we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. We don't. But at the same time, now you're looking at a scenario. You're looking at a scenario where they have to make a very important pick, and I don't even think they know what they want to do. You have an absolute no-brain, will be a 10-year vet, great player in Saquon Barkley, or you gamble on a quarterback. And with Eli Manning at 36, 37 years old,
you need one.
You're going to need one. And you're not going to be... The Giants aren't going to be in this position next year.
And Pittsburgh is thinking the same thing, too. They know that Big Ben is here for right now.
But Pittsburgh has Super Bowl aspirations now.
No,
the Giants don't.
Let's just hope they don't
I don't think they do.
Let's hope they don't run into the Jaguars again, because, wow. That was unbelievable. So, I'm just still thinking about it. Like, that first game, even the second game, it was just like... All right, that was crazy. But we're gonna have to wait and see.
We'll have to see what they do.
We have to see, and
I don't know.